Google Meet has a whiteboard feature so that you can annotate with your students. The whiteboard that's used within Google Meet is Google Jamboard. To access this, you go to your More options in the bottom right corner and choose Whiteboard. Open a jam. When you do this, it'll ask you if you would like to start a new whiteboard or if you would like to choose one from your Google Drive. You may have already created a jam with a preset template for you to use for your lesson. If that's the case, you can choose that board. Otherwise, you can click Start a New Whiteboard. When you do that, it'll ask if you would like to share this with your students. You can give your students view or edit access. If you have people in your Meet who are outside of your domain and you would like them to be able to interact with the Jamboard as well, you'll select the radio button next to turn link sharing on. Then anyone outside your district can view. Notice that only the users within your district will have the ability to edit the Jamboard. Once you're ready, you can go ahead and click Send. The Jamboard will pop up as an overlay window on your screen. And for students to access the Jamboard, they can go into their chat and they'll see a link to the Jamboard file that you just created. The students then open it up and it will open in a new tab. As you write on the jam as a teacher, you'll see which students have joined, and as you draw, your students will see that as well. If you would like your students to see the Jamboard as an overlay to their Google Meet, like you do as a teacher, you can teach them to grab the tab at the top by clicking and holding, and then drag down a little bit and release. That will make it a brand new window. Your students can then resize it so it's a little bit smaller. Now they have an overlay window with the Google Meet right behind it so they can still see both at the same time. At any point, they could close out of this tab or drag it right back up and it'll join the same window as the Google Meet. Teach your students how to do that and they'll be able to easily access any extra tabs that you want them to join while still seeing their Google Meet. Students also have the ability to open a whiteboard while in your Google Meet. All they have to do is click More Options and click Whiteboard themselves. They can choose one that they've created or they can start their own. If that happens, they have the same settings as you do as a teacher. And then as a teacher, you're going to get the link that your student created in your chat. So it works the same way if the teacher creates or if a student creates the jam for the class. Using the whiteboard is a great way to collaborate in real time with your students while in a synchronous session.